So yesterday, I went to the store down the street, and I saw something that said I can buy 10 candy bars for $1. So I can buy 10 of these pieces of candy bars for $1. But then I saw that there was a very special sale going on. It said that I only have to pay 1/10 of the price of my $1 to get all of my candy bars. So all I have to do now, I only have to pay 1/10 of my total price to get all of these candy bars. But I didn't have a calculator, so I wanted to figure out how much it would cost, because I only had 50 cents in my pocket. So I wanted to find out. The cashier said, "Hey, Mr. Logan, because you only have to pay 1/10 of the price, you can divide your $1, which is the whole or the total price, into 10 equal shares." So he showed me how to do it. So he said, all I have to do now is pay 1/10. That's what the sale says. So he said that I could use fractions by dividing it into 10 fair shares. So I'll have to figure out. All I have is 50 cents. And I only have to pay 1/10 of my total price. Do I have enough money to get all 10 of these candy bars for my sale? Do I? I have 10 fair shares. All I have to do is pay one of those 10s. So the total price with the sale is going to be 1/10. Going to be 1/10. So I was able to use my fractions to divide my $1 into 10 fair shares, which is also 1/10 written as a decimal. So today we're going to find out how to convert our fractions into decimals, and we're going to figure out how to convert our decimals into fractions. That way, if you're at a store and you see a sale, you all can figure out how much the price of candy or juice or anything else, clothes or shoes, you can figure out how much that's going to be and find out if you have enough money. So I need to see this ready. 3, 2, 1. So as a review for what we've gone over this year, we know that a fraction is an equal part of one whole or a set. And for what we learned earlier in the year, we also know that a decimal is an equal part of a whole or a set. So because they're both equal parts of a whole or a set, we can convert them. Like I did earlier when I converted my $1 into fractions, because I had to cut it into 10 fair shares, we can convert, which is to change from one form to another. So that's changing from our fraction notation to our decimal notation, or our decimal notation to our fraction notation. If I'm going to write I want to find out what 0 and 100 is as a fraction. I want to find out what 0 and 100 is as a fraction. But before I can do that, I have to look at my place value. If I have a digit, or if my last digit ends in the 10th place, that lets me know that I have to divide my whole into 10 equal parts, similar to like I did for when, with the sale for the candy bar. And if my number ends in the hundredths place, that tells me that I'm going to divide my whole into 100 equal parts. So, Naya, can you read this decimal for us? 0 and 1/100th. And because I know it ends in hundredths, in the hundredths place, I have to divide my whole. What is my whole, Daviana? Right, my whole is 1 whole square, so I have to divide my whole into 100 equal parts. So in order to represent 0 and 1/100th on our chart, all we have to do is fill in 1 of those 100 pieces. Because it says I want 0 and 100, I've shaded in 1 of those hundreds. And from what we know about fractions, if we can divide our whole also into 100 equal parts, or 100 fair shares. So because of that, I can write my fraction as 1 over 100, or 1 of 100 of those total pieces, or 100 of those total parts, Najee. Any questions? Similarly, I can do the same for my tenths. Aaliyah, can you read this decimal for us, please? 0 and 7 cents. If I look at my chart or my place value, it says that if my digit or my last digit ends in the tenths place, I have to divide it into how many equal parts, DeAndre?
7.
Pay attention. Next time you're going to drop the card. How many equal parts do I have to divide my whole into, Benjamin?
Oh.
Antonio? 10. Correct. Because my decimal is in the tenths place. If my digit ends in the tenths place, I have to divide it into 10 equal parts. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equal parts. So if I want to represent my decimal as using my chart or my tens chart, how many tens will I have to fill up? Joseph? 7. Why do you say 7? I'm not understanding that. So it says 0 and 7 cents. Help them out, Najee. Why do we have to fill out, or why do we have to fill up 7 of these tens? Partially. Please pay attention. Donation. Okay, hold on. I think I know what you're saying. It's like, so you're saying that right here it tells us that we have 7 tenths, and we've divided our whole into 10 equal parts, or 10 fair shares. So it tells us that we want 7 of those 10 parts. So we would shade in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because that tells us we want 7 of those 10 parts. So if we're going to write this as a fraction now, how would we go about doing that, Antonio?
supposed to put 7 as the numerator and 10 as the denominator?
Why would we put 7 as the numerator and 10 as the denominator, Alicia?
You put 7, 10 as the denominator because 10 is the whole number and if you shake, I mean,
Chanel, help her out.
You'll put 10 in the denominator because you're sharing. You'll put 10 in the denominator because you're sharing 10 equal parts.
Okay, I have that. So we know that we have to have 10 in the denominator because we have 10 equal parts. We're almost there. Antonio, help her out.
Why you put 7 as the numerator because 7 has been described.
Okay, so yeah, 7 is how much we have. So 7 is how many of those 10 parts we have. So we can write 7 over 10, or 7 of 10, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of our 10 total parts tonight. Take one, that's it. Take one, that's it. Just put it on your left hand side. Alright, once you have your materials, place your whiteboards directly in front of you with the marker directly on top of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Raul has placed it directly in front of him with his marker on top. So is Daviana. I'm waiting on 3 to follow my directions. Thank you. Next time I say be quiet, then you're going back to your desk. So I want to write 0 and 7/100ths as a fraction. 0 and 7/100ths as a fraction. I'll give you all 30 seconds. If you still have time, I would like you also to draw a picture as best as you can.
I need a letter.
You have 20 more seconds. We want to write 0 and 7/100ths as a fraction. Roll as a fraction. Look at what we have here. If you need help. 0 and 7/100ths. 5 seconds. Alright, good. Put your tops on your markers and hold your whiteboards in your chest. I'm going to count down from 3, and when I get to 1, I want you to show me what you have. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Great job, great job. Alright, eraser is coming back, and I want you to prepare for the next one. DeAndre, that's your last one. You need to be quiet.
No need.
When you're done erasing, show me the ready position, like Antonio, like Aaliyah. Pass the eraser back forward as well. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, my first column. Hurry up, DeAndre. Where's my eraser here?
It's the one up.
Be quiet. That's not right. Your next number is 0 and 24 hundredths. 0 and 24 hundredths. You guys seem like you have it, so I'm only going to give you 10 seconds. Zero and 24 hundredths. Write the fraction first and then draw the picture if you have time. 5 seconds. Think about what we've learned. The last digit in the decimal place tells you what fraction you're going to have. Alright, hold your whiteboards in your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right.
Let's see what you have. Good, Benjamin. Alright, good job. Alright. You all have that. Take your whiteboards and your markers and pass them all the way to your left. I'll give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, the erasers as well. 6, 5, Benjamin, go back to your desk. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Red.
Place your clipboard, your whiteboards on the right and left side. Put the markers on top, and put the erasers on top as well. So now, you all know how to convert from decimals to fractions. Now we have to learn how to convert from fractions